Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Seven Wonders Duel here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. Let's do this thing. So we don't go first, which is a bummer because it means we're not going to get a yellow card, but so be it. We can work around this. I would probably choose this wonder. We're probably going to go Sanctuary, Circus Maximus. Oh, I like the pyramids too, though. I don't know. Worth noting that very strong, Sanctuary and Circus Maximus, what we're doing, very strong sciences here. Divine Theater is awesome. Or progress tokens like law, theology, and economy. Ooh-wee. Outside shot at a military victory as well, based on the wonders that we have. We have lots of ways to get stuff. All right, that makes sense. I think that I would like to grab the wood, especially because the Divine Theater is what I want to try to make as cheap as possible. All right, we'll see what these two cards are, but I might grab some science stuff here. If nothing else, okay, I don't get a science victory. Grabbing theology or economy or just any of this stuff is pretty good. I think this might be really good. Just you need to get it early enough. But yeah, I see 3 science symbols. We'll see if the 4th one's around here. I do not have the mausoleum, which is a little disappointing. Okay. Curious if my opponent is trying to consider where, if they want to place Ra and where. I usually just don't place Ra because I don't want to deal with the. I guess I shouldn't say that. I think there's a decent reason to do that. So this tells me that this is not Ra. Okay, this is a pretty easy decision. Grab the yellow card. I'm assuming my opponent takes this. Yeah, I think this is okay. Because, now I can go science. Try to do a science thing here. Okay, my opponent grabs it. I actually don't mind this because now I can play this card without revealing a card. But it also depends on what card this is. The argument for taking a science here is making it so my opponent can't just snowball here, because I do need to be careful with that. I definitely don't want to be in a situation where I'm giving up a science victory. Yeah, this is just, grabbing this glass is just too good. So I'm assuming my opponent's going to... Well, I shouldn't say that, because my opponent only has 2 coins left. I only have 2 coins left. Okay. I'm assuming this is the Tanit 12 coins. I guess it could be Bale, but I think it's more likely the 12 coins. Interesting. I'm going to grab this. I don't really need an additional wood, and I honestly don't really care if my opponent gets it. Yeah, like that's just, it's fine. And then I just discard for 3 coins. I don't love this on the grounds that this might be something really, really good. I think we just throw this here. Okay. I don't know, that's not like the worst thing. If I were my opponent, I would discard this. Yeah. Because I am actually going... Do I take this or do I just discard it? Yeah, I think I take it. My opponent's going to get this anyway, and I can just discard this then. Unfortunately, that means my opponent gets the tavern if one of these are the tavern, but so be it. The good news is that I get to place this, meaning the gate is going to be here for me, and that's nice. Okay, the tavern is not there. Now, the one issue is the science symbol is here. However, my opponent cannot afford it. I'm curious what my opponent does here. I probably would do this wonder to grab the extra turn. Especially because now my opponent could play that. Yeah. All right, that's interesting. Yeah, so there's Tanit. The good news here is my opponent cannot afford this, and I can. So we really just got to watch the science symbols. We just can't let my opponent get this one, which we may Zeus it away. We do have to be careful the mausoleum. My opponent can get it, but yeah. I mean, this is a pretty obvious choice here. It's a gain of 4 coins, and it means my opponent cannot get it. And then we probably do the gate, depending on what my opponent does here. Because the only downside about like using Zeus to get rid of this is that my opponent can use the mausoleum to get it. I think this was a really big play here because I think my opponent put this here expecting that they were going to get it. Now, I mean, you grab this, you grab the urbanism. Because urbanism has at least get you 6 coins, but I think my opponent was like really counting on, oh, I'm gonna get those 12 coins, and that's really gonna set me up. I don't know really what the delay on the decision is here, but so be it. If this is really that tough of a choice, I'm here for it. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I am happy to do the gate here. Let's see what we get. Alrighty, not, the greatest stuff in the world. However, I might just grab the snake because that gives me another opportunity at like other stuff here. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Excuse me. I maybe should grab the coins, but like, I think I can get some real value out of all this stuff. Because now I've got 2 sign symbols that I can get a progress token off of. Interesting that that's the one that you chose. I don't really care about this. I think I'd rather just do this and force my opponent to have to reveal other stuff to me. Yeah. All right. I think that I'm going to do this. Because I can afford this. And its theology is, I think, the slam dunk pick. I guess law is maybe was a better pick to prevent my opponent, but I think theology I'm just going to be able to get too much value out of. I don't love giving that to my opponent, but I also don't really care. I mean, I'm going to be greedy. I really need money. Okay. We just discard that. I don't really see a problem with that. Totally fine. I think I'd rather have this. And I would love to set myself up here. Like there's a because then I'm getting to the point where I have a real shot at a science victory. Like depending on what my opponent does here, I absolutely should do this. I guess the only question here is, can I afford this? If I do this, and I think the answer is no. I think I need more coins. Interesting. So I'm going to do this. Beautiful. Just enough coins. Because I think my opponent was doing that so they could grab that. So now I'm going to grab law. Because now I have 4 symbols. Which is pretty nice. I'm feeling good about this. Man, I know I really want coins, but I really want that. I mean, my opponent is absolutely gunning for those 6 coins, I think. Which is not a bad plan. I really would love to get Ra and steal the mausoleum, because that would really help me. Okay. So I think I just want money. Because my opponent's going to take this one. But at least with getting this, I have shot at some money. I guess I think that was just I was just bad either way. Yeah. not ideal, but you know what? I'm just going to spend the 2 coins here. And that's okay. Come on. You can do it. I want the better discard power. So now I am in the driver's seat here for a science victory. Not guaranteed by any means, but I'm in the driver's seat for it. Ooh, I get to go first? Don't mind if I do. Let's do this. I mean, that's a good call by my opponent because there's no science cards here, so my opponent doesn't want to take one of these and have it reveal a science card for me. So, you know, fine play. And please be distracted by the military. I would love nothing more than that. Okay, that makes sense. There goes one of the tokens, which is fine. Ooh, what are we getting? I don't know. What do we get? Just, are you trying to war me? Are you trying to war me to death? I mean, I'll happily discard for some coins here. That's a bummer. But also, I wouldn't mind this. Yeah. Okay. So this gets me a lot of coins. Not like a ton, but some. Okay. That's fine. Let's do this. Probably should do this, is what I should be doing. I don't think that I care about this. I think what I care about is doing this. And then what are we getting here? Like raw doesn't really help me. I guess, okay. Just so nothing dumb happens. Maybe this isn't like a fantastic play, but I'm just going to do Mars here to just get that out of here. And then I get to go again, meaning I get to do this. So now I know that this is the symbol that I need. The other nice thing here is that my opponent my opponent needed to do Zeus there because I am happy to do this. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of leave this alone here. See if my opponent sees it. Should. I think my opponent is caught between a rock and a hard place. Because my opponent plays it, I play this, and then my opponent has to do something with this, and I win because of science. And then if my opponent plays this, I play this, and my opponent still has to do something with this. So I believe I have won. And I believe that is what my opponent is realizing right now. But maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, my opponent should have done that because then they can get rid of this science card. Yes. Okay. However, we can do this, and this gets me a lot of coins. And the fact that I have all 3 temples pretty much, like, I don't want to say seals it for me, but, I mean, that's going to be tough to come back from. And I have more coins. Yeah. That was a very interesting game. Look at us go. All right. That almost got a science victory there. And again, we distracted my opponent with it enough that we were able to get these temples and then just kind of win. And my opponent really didn't have much else going on. It was very interesting that, again, we each only had 6 in the blue. Not a whole lot in yellows. Wonders, I guess, was a little lopsided, but my opponent, like 17 points, 17 out of the 36 points were in the wonders, and that was it. So my opponent just didn't really have a whole lot else going on, which can happen in this game. And I think at the end was trying to go for a war victory, and the problem with going for a military victory is that military cards do not have any points associated with it. Like, there's no points from the card. But like with science or blue or something like that, you get points. This is a bummer that we don't get to go first because I would love the tavern. It's so nice that we're able to get this clay reserve, but no matter. Anyway, I expect Divine Theater to be played here. But yeah, these military cards do not have any value associated with them. So, oh. Really? Okay. All right. I am happy to grab Hanging Gardens here. And so if you play them, yes, you're getting the points on the track, but you're not getting any points from the cards. That was a very interesting set of wonders that my opponent chose. So yeah, I would love to have a yellow card and 11 coins versus a yellow card and 4 coins, but so be it. Okay, that's interesting that my opponent grabs a science symbol there. I'm hoping that this is something good. Okay, makes sense. It's not something good, but I'm gonna discard it because it is free for everybody, and I don't want my opponent to get any ideas. Okay, that's fine. I know my opponent is going to continue placing or grabbing the mythology tokens, but while that has some advantage to it, I don't think it's worth like totally. Like, I think discarding that card and grabbing this card, and I think probably if one of these cards is something good, it's going to be worth it. This is the card that I really want, because like I got double glass in the mausoleum, glass. I mean, really, I want both glass and papyrus, which means I maybe should have gone here, but I just think coins are just too great. Get coins. Coins are awesome. All right, I know this gives up wood, but yellow cards are just super good. Just super good. And then we're gonna discard here. Like, let's just get coins. Yeah. Yep. I mean, this is, again, it is what it is. All right. I think that I'm okay just discarding the science card here. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I don't. Yeah. I don't love this position here. Okay. I think I want to put, I know this kind of hurts, but I really don't want the gate to be the cheapest for my opponent. That seems like a bad plan. I really want that. Like, really want that. And my opponent's going to take it, but it's okay. I don't really want to spend 10 coins on an extra turn there. little bit of a rough first stage here. Yeah. I think we just go ahead and construct this. We've got the coins for it. The nice thing is we're going to be able to get either one of these. I would really like the wood. I'm hopeful that my opponent tries to do like I need to take that, but yeah, no, my opponent's not doing that. However, I will happily place this this token here. Okay, so we know this is that one. I don't mind Anubis here. I definitely don't want to put Ra there, especially with how this is going. All right, that's interesting. Because I'm assuming my opponent wants the wood reserve. Yeah. So I'm okay giving this up for the Glassworks. Assuming, I mean, my opponent could and probably will use an extra turn. Probably Sanctuary here. Because that also ensures that they go first next turn. But so be it. Yeah, that is a very rough first stage. It's a very, very rough first stage. Everything is very expensive. Now I'm regretting not taking this wonder, but I mean, so be it. We didn't know this was how the first stage was going to go. Good news is we got some discard power. We could also do Isis here. Like depending on what this card is. Yeah, we're going to 100% we're going to pay 4 coins to do my Divine Theater that is worth 17. And we are going to steal a wonder. And I'm going to steal this. I know it's going to be very expensive for me, but I'm not sure that I care. Excellent. That was an interesting play. I'm very happy for this. Not as happy about that, but also happy about this. So, like that's a bummer, but also, I'm here for that trade-off. And I still got plenty of opportunities for like these cards. Okay, that's fine. Also got a chance to do stuff in the discard pile as well. I also could... Interesting. I think that I would love to spend 4 coins to get rid of the Divine Theater again. Because I would love to do the Divine Theater again. Now, the trick here is I do have to be careful about my opponent's impending military. So I think my opponent is trying to decide what to do here. So, like... I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to get rid of that. Because why not? I need resources. That's what I need. I really would like to complete this. But, well, this really doesn't help me. I need these. I need one of these cards. Preferably the wood. Because that would really bring down the cost of these 3 things. Okay. And I think I follow suit, and I just want to... I want some coins. I want a lot of coins. Okay, my assumption is my opponent does something with the military card, just discards it. And in that case, So in this case, I am going to Hanging Gardens to do my extra turn, because this net gets me more coins. Like I can. That's a lot of coins. So also reduces the cost of the gate, which I don't hate, because I would not mind. I would not mind that. So this is another tough one. Yeah. Okay. Ooh wee. Okay. Very happy to do this because look at that. Look how much that reduced all of that by. Okay, yeah, I assumed my opponent was going to take the gate there. So be it. Honestly, because all of the Egyptian ones are gone, this is a little bit weaker of a gate. The only thing that I don't like about this is that my opponent could grab Bale and doesn't. Just grabs what? Discard pile? Yeah, so that gets one of those symbols out of the discard pile. That's fine. Like, I can work with that. I think I'm okay doing this. Well, that sucks. Of course. So we want to save as much as we possibly can here, because, yeah. So I want to grab this. So basically, we're kind of sunk. This is gonna be tough. Okay. So the good news is we know where those two things are. So, I want to let my opponent go first. So the misplay was I should have taken Mars. Okay. So now, just going to do this. So this is free. This is very tricky here because I need to do this because I can't make it so this is like, yeah. So like I need to do this because I have to get it to where I don't have, where this is the only card that I have to get rid of, because then it puts me in a position where there's both things here. Is there anything I can do to affect this in here? I don't think so. I mean, listen, I'll take the chance here. I don't even know. Probably just 7 points at this point. Okay, great. Great. So we know there's 2 cards that would sink us, and there's 4 cards left here. And again, they might not be in anywhere where we need to get them. So like this is fine. Like grabbing this is totally fine. I have no more extra turns, but I do have the ability to do a lot of shenanigans here. Again, I don't think there's anything here that like super helps me. Okay, I'm happy to do this. So if we can stave off the science victory, we're going to be okay. Why would you do that card? Because you did this card, then I'd be forced to reveal something. All right, well, I think that I am okay doing this. Because then I can go get just something of 7. That seems good. Because, yeah, now my opponent's the one that's revealing cards. And I don't really understand that logic. So, like, I know this gives my opponent 12 points, but I'm not really sure that I care. I mean, really, what it comes down to is this card. Because I'm going to be forced to play that card. What I want to do is I'm just going to construct this wonder. Just because if it comes down to score, I'm going to need those points. And then here we go. How I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to grab I suppose I could like take a resource and hope that it affects something, but I'm just going to take the 9 points. We almost had it. Almost had it. Well, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Okay, hey, if you're enjoying the content, yeah, GG, my friend. That was a really good game. If you're enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and we'll see you next time.